Now that we have the tool paths in place, we need to double check everything is good before we export it to our G-code, or the language that the CNC router uses. There are two ways to double check everything is good. The first one is this backplot icon. Make sure your folder has a green check on it and select the wavy line icon. The first three icons allow you to display different lines, tools, display holder, or display the tool. Down here at the bottom allows you to control the speed. I usually put it at about 25% and click play. This allows you to view what is going to happen to make sure nothing will crash or run into something you don't want, like a screw or some other way to hold your material. Once this is done, the other way to view it, press check, is called a verify. This uses the data that we gave it, the size of material, and the actual drawing to give us a 3D representation of what's going to happen, whereas the other one was kind of more of a 2D. This one also gives you feed time, which is approximately a minute to 2 minutes. Press play. You can change the speed here to slow it down or speed it up. You can rotate it, zoom in, zoom out, and get a feel for what it's going to be like. Looks okay. So we can get out of here. Let's change our view orientation to isometric. And now we can export our G-code. Again, this is the language that our CNC router speaks. So we're translating it from our drawing to this code. Make sure this active post says max NC 3-axis mill. Otherwise, you won't be translating it to the correct language. If it does not say that, get your instructor. Press check. It's going to open up and ask you, where do you want this stored? You want to store it onto your network drive and in the same location as your file. Please do so and click Save. This code expert is basically your translator. When it opens up, you'll be able to see what the code actually looks like. The code uses what is called G-code, and it also uses your Cartesian coordinate system, X, Y, and Z. So on here you can see the comment that you put in, and here mine says Mink, Woods 1, Tudor 1, and 1/4 inch V-bit. That way, if you have multiple G-codes and you forget which one is which because you didn't label it correctly, at least you will have a description here as to whose it is, what it is, and what bit you are even going to use. As we scroll down, you can see it takes approximately 290 lines of code just to cut this little thing. You no longer need this. Press X. Now that you have saved it into your network drive, you need to resave this G-code onto a flash drive to get it to your machine. The quickest way to do that is just to click on G1 again, check mark, and when you select a flash drive, it'll be under here, under the computer. Select the flash drive and save. Once you have it saved in your flash drive, you're ready to cut.